Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll stay on the ground. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 14 yards on that pass play there, and the Chiefs have a first down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll work this down inside the 35. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, KC. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Gonna go right back to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Set, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready, ready.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Set, go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
He'll go again here with Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Trying to keep a drive alive, gonna have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Chiefs 7, Panthers 3.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors.
Ready.
Another rush, another loss of yards.
Jones motioning here.
Set.
On play action. Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Down.
Jones motioning here.
Ready?
They'll go play action with Young. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Whoa! And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Fight 60. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's caught. Derrick Henry. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A pass pulled in by Henry. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. Strong. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's a heck of a run right here. My tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here comes 2nd down. They'll run. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. They'll run here. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. That's going to be caught by Greg. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. That is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a short pickup to about the 30. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Jones motioning here.
Hut.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Come on, set. 22 needle. Drill green.
The motion man is Johnson. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
6. Mega. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Jones motioning here.
Hut.
On 4th down, Young. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down.
Mike, I understand that aggressive play calling is sweeping the NFL, but this situation right here, your best chance of winning is pinning them deep with a punt, putting your defense back out there, and hopefully getting the ball back. But right now, giving your opponent a short field all but gives up all your chances of winning this game.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,